Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Thursday night. We're almost into Friday. If I look tired, I am. So bear with me. I probably look like it. Uh, I've been on call the last, since Thursday morning. So I get to pass that baton on to the next team member tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. when we are on call. That means we get the crisis line calls directly to us 24/7. So sometimes it's really quiet. It hasn't been for me this time. I had some calls last night, and I had some early this morning, starting around 3:30 a.m. So hey, but that's part of the job. I love what I do. Real quick, also, I saw a while ago where there is a strike. Starbucks, this video is about strikes, I guess, but there's also a strike from Starbucks workers. Baristas across the nation are on strike. I didn't know this, I just saw this a while ago. And they are, I guess they have grievances, and so they are not happy. So I didn't know this anyway. I'm not a Starbucks person. I'm not faulting anybody who is. That's cool if you are. I get it. We have our things. I know. Okay. About the most I do as far as getting coffee out is like some racetrack, quick trip, gas station coffee. Otherwise, coffee right here at home is good, or I put it in something and take it with me on the way to work. But yes, Starbucks. May the odds ever be in their favor. Is that how they say it? But anyway, good luck to them. Also, the U.S. rail strike could, we're not out of the woods on this. Remember back, I think it was September, where we were right on the cusp of having one and people were all freaking out and everything, rightly so, okay? But it was averted and they had a tentative. So right now they have a tentative agreement going on here. But I saw this on Zero Hedge. U.S. rail strike could cause chaos here right before Christmas. So what we have here is a similar situation that we had back in September, where we're coming to the brink of this, where workers of major freight companies that they've yet to settle this thing. So they've yet to settle on a new contract. They're under this tentative agreement now, but the new contract, 12 unions must ratify this new contract or prevent an economically devastating strike, which it would be devastating economically. It really would. More on that in a second. But they have to ratify this new contract by early December. We're coming up on that pretty quick, y'all. If one union disagrees, the other unions must honor that labor action. So far, 7 unions have ratified it, and so they're in favor of the new contract so far. 3 unions have voted it down, at least right for now. So where we stand right now, if it remains voted down by these 3, it's possible that a strike could start as early as December 9th. That's coming up pretty fast. And not a lot of people are talking about it. And if you think about the timing, I mean, we're right in the start of busy holiday rush, shopping, whatever. I know when we've been at the stores or we've been out and about, traffic has just increased tenfold. It seems that way, at least, wherever we go around here, at least, within a 30-mile radius. And I think a lot of people have been trying to get out there and get on these early Black Friday sales, whatever they call them nowadays. But I think that's a lot of it. People are trying to get a jump, trying to knock it out, now, as far as their shopping. But if they were to strike, I mean, this would impact us, really, consumers and manufacturers, big time. It would make a big, great impact on them and us. It would be a true crisis. And, we're already, not just the timing, I mean, but also we're in the midst of an inflation that is just ever increasing. It shows no signs of even slowing down. No matter what kind of interest rate they rise, they put the interest rate up to. I mean, we're still seeing, especially with food prices. And, I think the gas prices have started to inch up, and I think that's going to continue. I saw somewhere that I was reading yesterday where uh, they say that a barrel of oil could go as high as $200. That would really make the price of gas skyrocket now. Um, but as far as railroads as well, I think a lot of people, forget how much we rely on them. As far as I know, we talk a lot about trucks and truckers, and that's true. We rely heavily on truckers. I mean, they deliver everything we get, but the railroads also do, especially raw materials for manufacturing, for building, coal. They haul lots of coal, which, as we know, is huge. I mean, getting into winter now as well. So we have a storm of several different things going on: inflation, winter, energy crisis. And then if you were to put this strike on top of it, man, I'm telling you, that would be something. I think we really need to keep an eye on this. I think this is just something to watch and just keep preparing for, as far as your stock of things, not just food, but alternative energy. Preparing for not having electricity. All those things we typically talk about, right? So, but definitely your food, your general provisions, over-the-counter medicines, all that kind of stuff. Please keep looking at what you have, and if you see a hole in it, you know, uh, at least try to add a little more each time you go to the store. Okay. I have a great passage I want to share here with you. It is from John, the book of John, and it is from John chapter 14, verse 21. It says, whoever keeps my commandments and whoever has my commandments and keeps them is the one who loves me. The one who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I too will love them and show myself to them. I think we need to, as far as commandments, not the climate change commandments that you've been hearing about, but the real commandments, the real ones from God. Okay, right? And that's the first thing that I thought about. But also just staying faithful and keep praying, and we have to keep our walk very close with God, Jesus, and keep praying. And when we pray, I think it's important, and I'm guilty of this, is that when we pray, we just run a list of, like a wish list, But I think it's important to be silent and listen and just be still and just be patient and just listen for a while. Listen to God. See how that works for you. I think you will notice a difference, and share your thoughts on that. But keep preparing, keep stacking, of course. Let's take care of each other. Let's support each other as well. And again, if you have particular questions on preparation, your faith, anything like that, you put it in the comments. A lot of people read through comments and give very good advice as well. We'll do the best we can to answer questions as well. So just keep that in mind. Take care. Beware. God bless you. I'll see you soon.